All right, welcome everybody to the IVRL, and we don't have any time to do an intro, so we're just going to get right into it because map 1 is starting. Map 1 is going to be USS Quest, and let's go. We've got Rome and G-Men duking it out here, and I've got my co-caster, Craft. I am stuck. Damn it, Evo, I'm stuck on your ship. There we go. Got Brass pushing up through the red room. Rome on defense. Varric's moving up in a very aggressive defensive posture here.
Other way around. Varric's is on offense.
Varric's is on offense. Blue means offense. I know what I'm doing.
Varric's caught with his tablet out. Unlucky there. See, Rome does appear to be rotating and reacting to that kill, though. They will not be caught off guard. Man catching Meso. Able to find Nintendo. Brass is actually interesting here. Opting not... Oh, well, as I'm saying, he's opting not to push. He's starting to push. I think Rome are not ready for that right now. And Captain Soda taken in the back. Newly rezzed Vadi will be the victim, and I think that's a quad? That's a quad for Brass. Pretty good first round for that guy.
Sorry for the weird cameras there, folks. The escape key has no longer worked, and I blame Craft for that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I fixed that.
I blame you.
Have you seriously not updated it since I fixed that?
Apparently not, but it's fine. I'll just turn off that script.
Yeah. By the way, it's not a very important script.
Yeah, I'll turn that off. And so that one went to...
It went to G-Men.
It went to G-Men, away team. I know how this deck works, guys. It's been just a bit since I've done this.
Yeah, I always find it impressive that the guy who made the deck is always the worst at actually.
I don't know how this thing works. I just make it pretty, okay? Now, to be fair, I am noticing some stuttering on my end, so if there's some like performance issues that anyone notices, it's probably me. Still working out how to use this new computer. If someone can tell me the setting to force the GPU to run at full speed because I can't remember it, that'd be awesome. Because right now my 3080 is barely being utilized.
It's kind of boring. You buy the amazing GPU and it just doesn't work.
Buys best GPU, can't use best GPU, but it's fine. We'll get on to the next round. Maybe. They just debate me. Well, while we're waiting, I have information about bands that we can go over. We have... Look at my notes. I got notes, people. I take notes on all your matches.
Just secretly sneaks in, takes notes, and then leaves.
So for the home team, which is Rome, we've got Cargo and Bazaar. And on the G-Men side, we've got Abandoned and Snow Peak. At least I think that's the order of the bands. I was just given 4, so I'm assuming the order that they were given in is the correct order.
Oh, that's interesting. Because Rome looks like they're basing their picks off of map knowledge, not actual comfortability with the way the map is played. Because we're looking at a close range on Cargo, and they're deciding to ban that and pick USS Quest instead. Words are tough, okay?
Words are hard. We know math is almost as hard.
Almost. And apparently using a deck is even worse.
It is. All right, round number 2. Rome on defense. There's the objective for those of you that didn't know where we were attacking last round, because I didn't know we were attacking last round. It looks like Rome's going to set up a much more aggressive defense right around the objective, not really holding that red lane. They've just got Varric's over there on the far end of it. Lots of smoke coming out from G-Men. They're going to try and get up in here. Ooh, did 404 just like zip across the map for you and then vanish?
I did not see any zipping, but he's not there anymore. He crashed. I think he crashed before as well, so he's having some major issues.
Captain
Waiting on him to start the
Soda
run.
getting a little peaky, hits the misses Gent, but Ree gets that pickup. Masu standing there, a little worried that there are lots of footsteps right next door. He's looking around the corner. He misses the man. The man comes around. Masu drops the nade, tries to get a flash on the panic. Nintendo comes around the corner and gets him instead. Nice teamwork there by G-Men. Ree, however, comes around and gets one, and Vadi gets another. Let's see if my replays work today. We hit that button, and they do work. Now it's all up to Brass, all by himself.
Varix has rotated away from his spot, so Brass will have a full exit out of red lane, completely uncovered for now. Will he be able to pull it off? This 3v1. This is so far the MVP for G-Men.
Brass
4-1 KD.
getting shot at, but not getting hit. Varix looking for a rotation.
Oh, Brass gave up the angle to check his tablet just as Vadi passed by. Brass is in a bad spot right now. Everybody wants a piece of him. And Vadi will... Whoa!
Wow,
Did
what a
you-
delayed trade there.
Yeah, that was impressive. I was calling out the kill by the time that traded. That's... Well, we'll see. Shit happens. It's onward. And Evo made the map. That's obviously the issue here.
That is obviously the issue. That one went to Rome, tying it back up 1-1. Now, what do we think we're going to see for map number 2? Let's go back over those bans. We've got Cargo Bazaar, Abandon, and Snow Peak out. So 2 of the larger maps. And Bazaar, I'd say, is a medium map, and Cargo is a small. We've got Quest on the table. So you think we're going to see another custom? You think we'll see Shipyard for that second map?
I think Shipyard could be a good pick if a team bothered to learn it. Obviously, you never know that before you actually see them in action. But if a team learns Shipyard, it is a good map. It's well made, and it does have the it has the opportunities for you to really be dominant on that map. I think G-Men might pick it. Although it all depends. Have they taken the time to learn it?
I mean, it hasn't changed for a while. Shipyard did get a massive update between seasons, but I don't think it's been updated recently with any mass updates.
Yeah, even the massive update added new uplinks, added some containers, but the core gameplay of it hasn't changed all that much. Like, it has stayed more or less the same map. You haven't had to learn much off of it. So I think everybody knows this one, more or less. Now, let's say G-Men decided, yeah, we're picking Shipyard this week, and put in the hours that they needed to put in. I think they could very well wipe Rome on Shipyard if they picked it. And we'll see how it goes. It just depends on how much work these teams have put in over the last weeks. I'm curious to see who's going to come out of this Christmas break the strongest. Because 3 weeks... Wait, 3 weeks, right?
3 weeks. Who actually played over break? That is the real question.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get better, break is the best time to do it. You don't have to worry about your match. You can always be trying new stuff out, always be working. And I will shut up now because the round is starting. Ooh, working starting. I made a rhyme. Brass going on his good old red lane. Varix going to oppose him again. 404 taking out Ree.
Oh, this nade. Oh, that flashbang gets 404, but no one's pushing off of it. Captain Soda gets the man. 404 looking for that long cross there, but he doesn't have anyone watching his back. I say that as I see Gent's laser pop up, so he does have someone watching his back. Some good old teamwork there. Gent has to make sure that no one comes around behind him. Brass picks up Soda in the center. 404 still looking that way. Misses the cross that he was supposed to be watching. Masu and Brass trade. Brass is just down. Erie gets Brass on a confirmation there. Nice quick double tap.
Oh. It's all up to Vadi and Barracks. Barracks opting out of red lane, going to go on the main boat instead. Try to make his push from there. Nintendo was not happy as smoke was thrown onto him, just chucked it out of the boat.
Varric's gonna opt to go up the side of the ship. Gent maybe gonna look over there. Doesn't look far enough.
Oh, Gent.
Oh, bad C4 throw.
It's not the worst, though. It could get Varric's in the right situation.
That flash would have got both of them, but Varric's didn't push fast enough. He comes around. He sees one. He sees two. He does get the double.
Gent giving the call-outs. So, Nintendo does have double information. Takes out Varric's. Let's see. He knows where Vadi is.
Vadi's making that rotation. Gets behind that pyramid there.
I don't think they have an accurate kill count because Nintendo's checking red lane right now. You might think two are still up. Oh yeah, because of the trade. No, Brass was only down. I don't know.
It could just be because of the sounds. The shots did come from like superstructure area. Maybe he thinks he rotated back and around instead of towards center.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
And Vadi's in a great spot here to see these crosses, but he misses his shots. Now Nintendo knows where he's at. Vadi should keep swinging around, force Nintendo to come out, but he's gonna. Looks like he's gonna go through the middle. Oh, he's throwing a knife. I think that was a knife.
I don't know. It appears to have disappeared.
Vadi does get him.
We'll find Nintendo. Oh, we have a couple teammates pulling all of the work for these teams. Vadi and Ree both with 5 kills. And on G-Men's end, we have Brass with 7 kills. All the rest of the teammates have 1, 2, or 0.
Pretty good scores for all of those players. Brass was 7 and 2, definitely leading the way. Let's see if we can solve my FPS problems live on stream. What could go wrong?
I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Just trying to see what's using what here.
We should just turn this into a Trips Tech Issues podcast.
It's definitely a tech issues podcast. Apologies. Just want to make everything better for you, so I'm not going to talk while I try to work this out.
Maybe? Yeah, new round starting.
New round. Here we go.
See, same objective once again. What will Rome do to defend this one?
Ree already getting shot at there by
Gent.
Gotta up my zoom amount a bit. Let's crank that up. Nade's coming out from Vadi. A flash. Not gonna catch him with that grenade. Oh, just a little long. Misses Soda.
Really nice try from Gent on that nade. But James Boak still holds that title. You can't take it away from him quite yet. Double flash coming out. One of those definitely caught 404, but nobody pushing with them will not result in anything. Nintendo Brass and Gent moving up together. Mesa taking Brass. Soda getting Gent. 404 refrag on Mesa. Vadi getting 404.
Just refrag after refrag. Let's pull that up.
Yeah, 2 refrags right there.
Nintendo throwing a nade onto Soda. But again, we're seeing all these flashes, but people not pushing on them. And they're clearly getting people. It's like they know they're there, but then they just choose not to. Nintendo
not quite comfortable enough to try the push. Soda peeking around. Might catch Nintendo. Oh, that flash caught Nintendo. Caught Soda, actually. And Nintendo doming him. Pure execution style right there.
Nintendo trying to get Vadi, not catching him. The flash going up. Varric's throwing a nice flash and getting Nintendo. He goes prone. No one's pushing him, but he definitely has the fear of God put into him.
The man, though, made his way to the end of red lane, took some shots. And now this defense has entirely focused on him.
Nintendo got Vadi on the other side. The man's looking for Varric's. Man's moving up close. It's going to be a shootout at the OK Corral. Man gets Varric's. Now it's all up to Ree.
Recapturing the man with his pants down.
Nintendo still alive. Same spot for the end of round. Coming up that far side.
It's the exact same round end. Let's see. Maybe Rome will be able to change the predicted fate.
3.5 minutes left on the clock. I mean, yeah, it's a super great spot for this objective. You can see all the rotations if they're moving around. I mean, Nintendo could technically be in that, or next to that purple container, in that purple container and capping, and Ree wouldn't know. He has the check it. He does check it. Nintendo sees him. I don't know if Ree saw him, but he's looking for him. He does hit him once. Ree has the heal. He rotates back. Nintendo giving up that strong position. Just tall enough to look over the wall there. Nintendo just holding angles.
There are no gaps in these container walls like on cargo, so we won't be able to see the same type of peek through the little cracks. But Ree running up, getting ballsy here. Let's see if he can pull it off. Nintendo, he's done with this. He is running away. He's going to find a better way to attack this.
Crossing right over where Ree was just watching. It's a game of cat and mouse. Nintendo's gonna go loot some bodies.
Always good to be a grave robber and onward. You need that utility, man. And if your teammates didn't use it, well, then you will. Nintendo crawling up on Ree. Not making any sounds here, being very careful.
He definitely hears Ree.
Yeah, Ree's not being quite as careful as Nintendo is. Nintendo could cap this from the interior of the purple container, which Ree does check every once in a while, but every once in a while might not be often enough.
Oh, is Nintendo gonna go for it? He was putting his gun away. Now he's got his gun back up. He hears the footsteps. He sees him. Nintendo gets the kill and ties it back up. G-Man. Up. Now tied 2-2. You can look at this replay. He was putting the gun. He was getting ready to go for that cap, man.
Not quite there for the cap. And keep in mind that cap would have brought it to a 3-2. Would have been extremely valuable, but I don't think that's possible, honestly. There was so much risk with Ree. Just decided to take the 1 point, and at some point you can't really complain. Well, yes, of course I'm complaining, but like in a I would have done the same shit type of way.
All right, let's see. Does this thing work? I'm actually set up.
Does this thing work? That just sounds like the casting setup in a nutshell. Yeah, one more round starting up.
Here we go. Let's see if this button works. It does, but it doesn't get captured. Okay, I can fix that. And we're back into the match. Here we go. Getting down into the action. There's the objective. New objective. Gent guarding that outside ledge.
Gent could find either Soda or Ree fairly early here. They've been dodging each other's sidelines quite a bit. Eventually, they'll see each other. There we go. Gent with the headshot on Ree.
Sue with a nice pick on a 404. Trying to hit the man as well. Gent gets another from that side. Two bodies stacked in the same spot.
Smoke's being added a little bit long to help them cross there. Double flash. Meso is inside of a crate, but Gent's running up. Will he see it? Gent does see Meso.
Made sure he's extra dead there. And the man pushing up as well. The defense getting a little aggressive. Vadi trying to get the man. He gets him with a flash. He gets him with another flash. Knows he's blind. Comes around the corner. Almost gets picked up by Gent, but Gent can't catch it. Now Vadi knows where it's being shot at. He's being shot at from. He goes for it anyways. Gent gets that kill. Varix right on top of each other. And Rome take it with Varix getting that kill. I did.
Varix was running with his tablet out through some utility and finally realized Gent was right there. Man, that was an interesting round on Gent's part, just wreaking havoc. That's not how you say it.
You know, I'm surprised. Let me update these scores because I haven't been doing that because I'm a terrible caster. I'm surprised that went to Rome based on the kill feed.
Yeah, I don't know. Kill feed never means anything, though. The number of tests people have run, and I still think nobody really knows end of what decides who wins the engagement. Like there's pretty solid evidence to say there's something about the host. Then again, sometimes people come up and say, yeah, no, it's not the host. You never really know. I don't think DPI knows either.
Nobody knows anything here. We just shoot people and eat crayons.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna fix this little thing here while we wait because I want this to work. Oh, maybe that won't work. Let's see if I do this and I... Nope. Oh, I'm trying to get the drawing working, but I did not test that ahead of time.
Ah, yes. Clearly a good idea. I did not test that ahead of time.
I am prepared, ladies and gentlemen. I am super prepared for everything that happens.
Yes. I mean, we're trained professionals, of course, if y'all didn't notice.
It's fine. We can fix this. We've got this. We just add that there and do that and say that and do yeah. And then we restart that app and voila, it should work.
Good. I love how you have to add the should there.
Should work.
50-50, we'll take it. Does it work?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm gonna go with no.
Oh.
I know how to fix it. I just can't remember how.
Yes, I know how. I
know what I'm doing.
I can't remember
I know
how.
what I'm doing. I just don't remember right now what I'm doing.
Yes.
Let's just get back into the action.
Trip's just thankful that the round started there.
Also, just a reminder that there is another match over on the IVRL 1. I believe that's my boy Lamp and Theta
Yeah,
casting something.
Just stay here, though. Prove that you love us more than them.
Whoop. Turn the camera towards the action. There we go. Masu getting pushy on this defense. Knows someone's there. He does find 404.
Barracks. Still holding red lane. I think he's given up any idea of crossing it. Brass has been solid over here. So he's just holding.
Ooh, that nade's so close.
Gen trading.
Nintendo's gonna check to see if anyone's there. Is Vadi gonna do anything about it? Eric's just waiting at the end of red lane with that tablet.
Re is fairly far in here. I don't know if... Oh, well, never mind. Re's not far in anymore. He's in the tent.
Nintendo at the Hescos. Flash not catching anybody. That one might have got... That one definitely got Nintendo, and I think Masu saw him. More flashes coming in. Nintendo just dropping a smoke to hide himself. Turtling up. The man moving up. Brass gets Varix on the backside. Now the defense is going to have to rotate. Vadi looking for the kill. Vadi goes down. Brass now looking for a triple. He doesn't get it, but he forced Masu to make a rotation. Man should see it. He doesn't see that cross. Nintendo still in his smoke. Masu does confirm the body, giving away his position.
Brass has given calls, though. Let's see what G-Men can do with this information.
Masu moves up closer.
Oh, smoke blocking off his line of sight there. And he decides to rush in, taken out by the man. The man, the myth, the legend. Rome and G-Men now tied 3-3. Let's see. Oh, Brass barely hanging on to the title of top fragger with 9 kills. Vadi coming in at 8 right now, and Gent trailing just a little bit behind him at 7. They're all
high scoring.
Yeah, it's impressive because you see guys, they're all doing good. Some of them are doing great. Nobody's just completely getting wrecked today, which is nice to see. You always hate to see the guy who's like 1-5.
And it is back-to-back rounds, just trades back and forth. So
yeah,
should be a good
rounds
one
already.
Where is the objective? There's the objective.
Oh, this is a spicy one. It is very good for capping. You can get a little bit of smoke on it. You've got just enough stuff around it. This is one of the less open objectives on this map. And it is, well, very easy to cap. It's somewhat easy to cap if you play it right. Because this map isn't known for being capped on easily. Because it's open, it's very difficult to get a cap off most of the time. This is one of those that you can pull it off. And Varix, moving up red lane, I thought he was going to rush it. Looks like the rest of the team is rushing. Oh, never mind.
The defense coming out strong on red lane. One goes down. Varix hits a headshot there. 404 looking for that kill.
Varix calling out one more red alley. He doesn't know that there's 404 waiting for him there.
I think Varix is just a distraction here, though. I think the approach is going to come from the inside, other side of superstructure.
Gent is down over there. We'll be able to give callouts, which might be extremely valuable.
Masu's moving up in the smoke. Nintendo shoots, doesn't hit him. Masu shoots back, does finally get him. Now the man gonna have to find Masu in the smoke. He does find him. Captain Soda gets Gent.
Flash
Man.
did catch the man. Fairly sure of it. Second one might not have caught him. Yeah, no, that was a little bit too low. And they'll get the kills anyways, bringing it up to a 4-3 and forcing G-Men to play with the wall to their back.
Very good teamwork there from Rome. The one man going up red lane, you have to put enough pressure there to make sure that they want to put defenders there, right? If you only see one guy, they might pull a defender away, but he killed one right off the rip, which is good. It draws more eyes that way.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of surprised they put 3 defenders on red lane. It is a heavy push and it is close to objective, so I can understand that aspect of it. But 3 defenders in the same like 1 lane area might be a little bit excessive in my opinion. So as you saw, the main boat kind of crumpled, but I think we could have seen something better. That early pick definitely hurt G-Men a lot.
Yeah, it definitely did. Threw off their plans for sure.
I mean, it's tough to have your plans follow through because you do have contingencies and stuff for whenever your guys die, but you don't expect them to die in the first 10 seconds. Right, you expect it to be a little longer. You guys have taken a couple picks. They got to their spot. Like, you have a little bit of information to work with. You don't expect it off the bat. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wait, since when is there a flag here?
There's always been a flag there.
I play on the quest, so...
Oh yeah, it doesn't move on the quest.
Yeah, nobody likes the quest. They don't give us all the nice details.
You don't get waving flags.
Oh, that just put a song in my head.
Ooh, some nice picks there. Captain Soda protecting the backside of Ree as Nintendo was pushing up onto him. Now Brass looking for a kill in that purple container, not finding it. Captain Soda, however, finding Brass. This defense is looking pretty strong. Rome with the 1-point lead. Only needs 1 point to secure this. Ree trades with Gent. Wow, they traded and then confirmed each other. That makes sense.
2v4. Time is on G-Men's side, but nothing else is. Let's see if they can pull it off. Men 4-4 just waiting. Because Rome have been very peaky. I think they might find something, and they just did. Barracks down. And is confirmed by 404.
Masu's trying to get that kill. Captain Soda trades with the man, but 404 tries to rotate away, but can't. Under all that fire, and a Rome take map number 1.
A 5-3, definitely close enough that this can go either way. G-Men can very easily bring this back for the W. This does give Rome 2 points to work with. So if they bring it up to, let's say, 4-5 and 4-4 and G-Men end up winning that 5th round, Rome will still win, but G-Men win 5-3 or less, then that will be G-Men's victory. Let's see how that goes.
Alrighty, we're gonna cut to a quick intermission while we switch maps for the rehost. We'll be right back after these short messages. All right, map number 2 is going to be Suburbia, and we're getting right into it. Here we go. Gunshots already ringing out.
Just pre-fire from body, a frag and a C4 going off. Nobody decided to go through that alley. Meso catching 4-4, refragged by Nintendo.
Ree here just waiting. Takes the corner and gets Nintendo.
Rome not investing anyone in center house. You usually see at least one player stationed there. But in this case, it's actually going to work out better for them. Vadi getting caught out by Gent. Brass taking Ree. Eric's under fire. Soda trying to peek out and help his teammate, and he does.
He's gonna peek it again. The man's gonna wait for him.
The man is not going to get hit there. He's looking through two Hesco boxes. Well, not through, but like in between. You know what I mean?
Oh, but Soda gets it from the backside.
If man pushes up, Barracks will be completely defenseless. But man is pushing the other way. Oh, man could cap this right now. He went the wrong way. Oh, man. I wish we had... I wish we could tell the players stuff sometimes. Man, does this get the kill on Barracks there? We'll put GMN up 1-0 on their own map pick. And I wish we could tell the players that stuff sometimes. It's... Man, it's just...
Oh,
think about
doesn't
it.
Look right.
All of the caps they could get if they knew. What? Sorry?
Nope. Nothing. Sorry. Talking to myself.
Okay. Well, apparently I am too.
I fixed it.
Let's see. Go to a burning house, OBJ.
That's one of the things you don't have on Quest, right?
Nope. That isn't burning. Like, there's nothing.
It's depressing. It's just missing all the
Yeah, I know.
the nice parts about the game.
Yeah, like you're missing a lot of stuff on Quest. Like aesthetically, it's a difference. Not a big one, but it is. Then again, playing without a wire feels so much better. Like it's incredible how more immersive it is to just get rid of that wire. Ooh, pre-fire. Not catching anybody. So returning pre-fire. But with an AK, that's not going to do much.
They just really want to kill these bushes. Ree finally finding a kill in center. He gets another. No, the man gets him.
Ryu is pushing up quick, but the man now taking center house. Gent taking out Barracks. 4-4, looking at this playground. So it did find Gent. Okay, so downing 4-4.
And going for the cap, but Nintendo takes him down. The objective was not open. Vadi gets the man and gives Rome the advantage. A 2-1 advantage. Nintendo off objective, needs to move up.
Nintendo is moving up, but will not get the chance to do it safely. He might have to take an engagement just to get to the objective. Or he can hold it like this. Let's see, a smoke or a flash might be enough to get the cap, though. That's all I'd be worried about if I was him. Oh, the long frag! No, oh, okay. No, I didn't barely miss. Never mind. It was at the bus. It looked so much closer from where I was at that time. And Vadi will end the round, tying it up 1-1. Just like we saw I almost said Shipyard. USS Quest.
It's got a ship. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Just like we saw in USS Quest, they're trading rounds. And if they keep trading, the advantage will go to G-Men. Let's see if that's the case, though. Rome did break out of that last round, last map, getting 2 in a row. G-Men could pull the exact same thing off. But I think so far we've seen these teams are matched up fairly enough that I would almost expect them to trade every round, like go 1 for 1. Because they've been so close.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Slight advantages of being on one side or the other. I think that would push them to a victory or a loss.
It's gonna be a banger. I don't know what's happening on the other channel, but I'm assuming it's not as good. I mean, it's really, it can't be. Look, just bar. You just gotta. I got a tank top on. I'm enjoying my weather here. We're watching some Onward. Let's get back into it.
Even if it was a close win.
I really dislike. Ooh, some pre-fire coming out. Eerie and Varix almost getting taken out by that. I was gonna say if the follow-up rounds get him
in the head. There will be no revive for that guy. It's going to be Mesa with the full kill on the C4 as well. These guys are not taking prisoners today.
Vadi gets blinded. Brass comes around the backside and cleans him up.
Finding Brass.
The man, Gent, and Endo still alive. 3-on-3. 5 minutes left on the clock. 1-1. And they're going for the tank. I don't know if I pointed that out earlier, but there's the objective. Tank. Defensive posture very far forward and off sides. I mean, like, lopsided here. Ree's the only one actually guarding the cross.
I think if they had the information, they could probably smoke this for the cap, and well, that's what they're attempting. Smoke will not allow for that, though.
Gent does get across. Ree saw him. What they need to do is get some smokes up on the windows here to block Soda's field of view. But Gent goes for a firefight with Ree and wins. That's forcing Masu to rotate.
So going to take Ree's exact angle. Oh, actually deciding to push up even further, and does catch Gent off of that.
That's great.
On the mic, gets taken down.
Now 2v1 in Soda's disadvantage. He's alone, but he's in mid-house. Very strong defensive position. A little bit of utility. It will take him a couple seconds to get down. I think these guys could cap in those couple seconds. Let's say 5-6 seconds. I think that would be enough for these guys, right?
That's more than enough for Nintendo. I don't know about the man. I don't know if he's a capper.
Yeah, I don't know these guys enough to tell you who's a great capper, who isn't. But usually at the top tier, anybody on your team should be able to pull off a cap in 5 or 6 seconds. Obviously, you'll have the instances where you're yelling at your guy from the tent, just like cap faster, cap faster. But you'll be good on 5 or 6.
Or, you know, you could be a top team and have a mono on your team.
Look, Mono's a special case. He's the exception that confirms the rule.
What are these guys doing?
I don't know. I think they're clearing everything out they possibly can. They'll eventually come to the conclusion that Soda's the only guy left and where he is. Did we have trades to this round? I don't think we did we?
I don't believe so. Did have a C4 insta kill. And there was free fire kill. So unknown kill.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. So they think they're still up against 2 to the best of their knowledge. I I'm looking around. I'm not seeing any dead bodies they can easily access for loot. Actually, there is one.
Coming this way is the best option because they'll have the drop on Soda standing in that window. Can't wait. Can they see him?
Yes. Yes, they can. Not
No.
much.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Barely, but yes. Like, he moves around ever so slightly every couple seconds, and they will get a line because of that. Otherwise, no. Either way, they think they're up against two, so they won't be taking risks like that. I don't think Soda's shot this round yet. He's been
I
quiet
think
in
you're
his
right,
little
but they
corner.
assume that someone's up in center.
Yeah, well, they have to. That's a position that every team likes to play. I don't think G-Men were the first I saw that didn't put anybody at center last round.
But if both members approaching from the same side can be a positive or a negative, but there's the smoke onto the into the window. Beautiful.
Blind
Forcing him
Soda, he's
out.
going to have to run out. Second smoke. And looks like Soda might just chill. Soda definitely not chilling, and man takes him out. G-Man taking the 2-1 lead.
Definitely took the man a bit there to like recognize that. Let's.
Yeah, he was prone on the ground. He was not ready for that. But I think definitely had one ran for the cap while the other smoked. That might have been a cap. Definitely well executed by G-Men. Take their time identifying their enemies and dealing with them accordingly. Still can't believe they got someone off of pre-fire. I know it happens, but like somebody is always there to warn
I
you.
love shooting. They did warn him, and they stopped, and they were like, "Oh, pre-fire, we'll just hang out here." And then they walked back out, and the shooting commenced again.
Yeah, that was so perfect. Like, you know, let them think you're done pre-firing.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't pre-fire, they'll assume you're going to pre-fire. They'll be scared of that. But if you pre-fire and then you stop, yeah, they think you're done. It's actually very smart out of, I think, Gent did it, right?
Yeah, Gent. All right, let's see if Rome does some of their own as we hop back into it.
Oh, judging by that laser, we might see something. Saw a laser hover. I think Meso's going for it with an MCX Virtus. He's not going to be putting many bullets down range with that.
They got the lane to respawn.
Not the sheer volume you would need to take somebody out at that distance. Well, not at that distance, but at that random level.
Soda picks up Gent on the corner peak. 404 left all alone on burning.
Utility coming out. Lots of flashes. Rome. Grass taking out Ree. And moving into a sneaky little spot. I believe he's flashed. But nobody's pushing him, so he'll be fine. Body actually moving out. Grass taking shots. Misses.
Grass getting
coming up behind
pushy,
him.
but Soda gets the kill from the bushes.
Soda was a little bit too slow there to save his teammate, but still got the refrag. Man, pushing up Meso. Caught out by the man, actually. Pre-fired that corner.
One down lane 3, one still full.
Soda in playground and Varix on a north red car. Looks like they're going to do a little bit of a regroup, reassess. 4.5 minutes on the clock. We're still going for tank.
And depending on their call out, Rome knows that either 2 or 3 are dead. Some people count down and some people count up, but I heard a 3 in that call out, so we'll see. I don't know which one it is. They have a fairly close kill count. They'll be able to act accordingly. Now, Rome, 2 of these guys left. Let's see what they can do.
Now, Rome is doing what I said G-Men should do last time and split the difference. You want to attack from two sides.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to go about it, but your teammate will not be supporting you. They can't support each other cross map like that. Any close range engagements, you won't get a refrag. And Soda walking into 4-4's line and taking him out.
Now,
Which forces the man to run out.
the man's going to get shot here from Soda on the playground.
I think both of the guys were firing at him, and Soda just got him first. And Rome tying it up to 2-2 again. Going back and forth.
Now, I want to talk about, you said you can't support your team if you're on opposite ends of the map, but with Suburbia, if you move up together, there are lanes that you can cover, so you can somewhat defend each other, but really it's about knowledge. You want to know where the enemy is, and if you're both together, you both find out at the same time. You want to be far enough apart that one of you dies and the other can get the refrag. You're basically using each other as a sacrifice at that point.
Yeah, definitely. But the way I was talking about it was, if they're a little bit closer, let's say they're on opposite ends of the playground, for example, they can have precise information and they can go for a precise refrag. They're on opposite ends of the map, like we saw. Yeah, do you remember when Soda, I believe, killed 404? Right? If that engagement went the other way,
Right.
I think Vadi was alive with Soda at that point.
I think it was Varix.
Yeah, Varix. If Varix hears that and he's all the way at the other end of the map, he knows somebody's at the other end of the map. That's all he knows. Whereas if he was closer, he could make a play. But if they're far apart, they can hit people from two different angles at once. There is a way to go for both. There are downsides and upsides to both strategies there.
Absolutely, and it really depends on how your team plays, right? I mean, some teams like to push really aggressive and be together. Some teams like to spread out. Some teams like to wait, and they'll just sit and wait and spread out.
Yeah, definitely. We see a lot of waiting at the top tier, but we're seeing that meta shift a lot to somewhat aggressive teams paired with a core defense. It's like they say, how many players do we need to defend this? And if the answer is 3, they have 3 players defending it and 2 players rushing. Let's see, this round is starting in pre-fire, coming out from both sides right now, I believe. 4-4 will find Soda. Early pick, gnawing away at Rome's defense. The man finding Vadi. 5v3. Brass finding Ree, 2v5. And smokes her out. Flash coming out from Meso. Did not catch Brass, but will shoot him anyways. Trade from Gent and Varix. Meso will know about that trade. Meso does have an accurate kill count, but he's alone. And Nintendo will take him out for the decisive 3-2 lead. Now, that's one of the rounds, we haven't seen many of those yet, where people just get absolutely murdered. We usually see fairer rounds out of these guys.
I mean, that's that quick spawn, right? So, like, if you don't take it aggressively, you kind of just get pinched into that center. You have to bust out of that spawn. You spawn behind this center house here. And you've just got to get as close as possible to the objective before you start dying. Or you've got to spread north. You can't go south. South is a death trap. You get caught on your spawn. You can get shot through all of this. This whole thing is a pre-fire lane. All of it's penetrable.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw too. They sent one guy south, just to make sure that nobody was flanking there. They weren't trying to get a kill or anything. Well, they were trying to get a kill, but they weren't trying to push there definitively. And they got their kill, didn't abuse south too much. They worked their way through middle and north. Now let's see if Rome have another way of attacking this. They will get the same spawn. We'll see something similar.
Mirrored spawns. Let's see how this goes.
Always nice to see a mirrored spawn. It's always interesting to see how different teams do the same thing. And it goes So declaring their spawn right away there, and both teams giving out pre-fire. Not holding back on that at all. Gen's not going to stop until his clip's done. That different push though, man. Getting Soda, Brass, backing him up. 404, no, 404 is good. Never mind. I thought he was pushing too, but nah, he's just boring, sitting in his little corner, trying to actually play the game. Okay. Reed does catch Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo was at white car, supposed to be defending that north. Now the Gent gonna have to make his rotation to adjust for that. He's looking, but it's a long shot. Doesn't hit it.
Yeah, he's A4 or A3 on lane 4.
Brass, way pushed up, gets caught out by Meso. The man refragging for Brass. Barracks does know where the man is approximately. Gent catching Ree. Man getting Barracks. Now it's all up to Vadi.
Come back and defend.
Okay, the call was made to come back and defend there.
Yeah, 404 doesn't like that there's only 2 people on objective, and he can't really see one side of it. Gent over here.
That's a genuine concern, especially I think they have an accurate kill count. They know exactly how many they killed. Gent rushing up and does catch Vadi.
Now, Gent knew that he was blind there because he was shooting at the corner, right? He was just pre-firing after that flash. So you can see as Gent runs up here, like Vadi's just shooting and then he stops. Gent knows he can go around that corner, no problem.
Yeah, there's two schools of thought on this. If I pre-fire, I might hit something. Or if I don't pre-fire, they don't know I'm here. There's 2 ways to think about it, and I think both are valid, but some will serve you better in different situations. If they already know you're there and you made a lot of noise, it's probably better to just, you know, see what you can get. Otherwise, you're going to have to sit back, try to pretend you're not there. Hey, the drawing works.
No, I don't think it shows up on stream.
Oh.
I don't know. It might have shown up. I have no idea, honestly.
It works for you and me. That's the important
We
part.
can see what I'm drawing. Yeah, I don't think it's working. I will have that fixed by next time. Don't you worry.
How many things are you supposed to have fixed by next time now?
All of them. G-Men 4-2. Only need 1 more point to win this. Map number 2, and it's gonna be an attack on South Garage.
This is a very I'm willing to say this one's impossible to cap on.
Gladiator is the
I
a nag.
love capping on this one.
Yeah, well, in pubs, yeah, but
No. You get in here on yeah, you can get in here on a match. It just takes a little bit of coordination.
I would love to see them do it. But G-Man, I think if we look at the scores, G-Man actually need to win this round if they want to win the actual match. They can afford to lose this round and still tie, though.
Got Soda on burning here.
404 watching for the aggressive push.
They're gonna
Very
try and
nice
nade him.
spot.
I think Brass is gonna try and nade him. That nade's up. Lands just a little far. Brass gets Varric. Soda pops around the corner, finds one.
Jen throwing a smoke. I don't know why, but he did. Soda finding Gent after a nice distraction by 404. Amazing teamwork there. Meso flanking around and catching Nintendo, sorry. Man, getting Nintendo. Now it's all up to Ree left alone, and they know where he is.
They know where he is. Gent goes for cover. Is going to get that call out. Maybe. I don't think he made the call out. They're just trying to pin him down. Oh, Ree gets the kill instead. Not good for G-Man. Now it's a 1-on-1. The man versus Ree. Who's going to get it?
Man, is their top fragger, though. 10-2 right now. Ree running a even 6-6. Let's see how this goes. Man, I believe he knows exactly where Ree is, because Ree's not being discreet at all. Man, however, is taking his time, moving slowly. He's got 4 minutes 13 to work with. That's impressive. That all that was done before 4 minutes. Before the 4-minute mark, everybody was dead except these two.
The man just creeping up here. We're gonna ride along on him just to see how slow and methodical he is, holding that gun, watching those angles, plying those corners. Ree has slowed down, but the man knows exactly where he is.
Now, the man does not have utility to take this house, though. Something that we see do. It seems tend to find it difficult to take this house if they don't have any utility, because it's very easy to defend from the second floor.
It is if you're defending this objective, right? Oh, Ree's gonna go for a run, and he finds the man.
Now, Rome, they have the tie locked in right now. They can go for the win. They have nothing to lose. G-Men need to secure this tie. 4-3. They do get to defend this objective, and in my opinion, it's one of the easiest suburbia objectives to defend. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It is pretty easy to defend. You're right. But that ease of the defense, that's what gets you capped on, right? That's what you think you've got it covered, and then all of a sudden someone slipped through because someone looked away or they got bored or whatever. That's it only takes a little bit. I mean, I know I've got an awesome cap on this where you come up from over here and we cleared out center, so your last guy was like in they were downstairs in objective, and I proned across the front yard.
Oh no!
Like, and went over here and capped.
You cannot do that to a man.
Right
Come
under the
on.
window that he was in. It was beautiful. Now, I tried it on beginners, and Killinger shot me, so it doesn't always work. But sometimes it's worth going for.
It is worth trying, and the thing I noticed is that if you let them across the street, they'll probably cap on you.
Yeah.
However, it's easy to keep them on the other side of the street. That's the difference between this objective and the other ones. You don't actually need to hold objective. You need to hold the street.
I'm gonna grab that replay for my own personal records there. The
Just keep
beautiful
dirt on
grenade
everyone.
throw by Brass.
Gent pushing up into playground. Oh, the pre-fire catching Ree. I believe he was able to call that out. Maybe not.
What is happening here?
Firing this.
What is the point of that?
Soda putting an end to his madness. Soda was just tired of his shit at this point.
It just he wasn't even shooting at a position that a person could be.
Wait, no, he was blind firing where Vadi was.
Was he? I thought he was shooting over towards playground. He was shooting. It looked like he was shooting the Heskos to me.
No, he was blind firing, so he was just holding it up over his head and randomly firing it onto where Vadi was.
One of them might be jiggling in.
Didn't manage to get him though.
Spawn, unless that's one of us. That's us.
It's a very tactical approach to Onward.
I see. You've still got the man. You got 4 G-men. You got Brass, the man, 404, and Tendo, and 4 Rome. Masu, Vadi, Soda, and Varix.
We can try if we can clear center and gain control. It's good.
Vadi pre-firing 404 spot and hits him.
Fuck yeah.
And he saw that because of the ragdoll. Soda downs Mesa. Brass confirms him. It's teamwork, I guess.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Can't say I've never downed my teammates before. Vadi finds Nintendo.
Mid-house.
Putting Man and Brass in a sticky situation. They cannot afford to lose this round
I killed 2.
unless they want to have to cap the next one.
Shots ringing out from Varix onto the man upstairs. Now they know both positions, possibly. They might think it's the same person, not sure.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet they think it's the same person. There you go. Vadi getting brass. I think Vadi,
I
Vadi
don't think
seems
he knows
to have
he
a
got
good
him.
idea. I don't know. Oh. Varix and the man will trade. Yeah, you were looking at Vadi too, weren't you?
Yeah, he's going for that. Going
Yeah,
for the cap, but someone got greedy with those kills.
Yeah, and I think that would have been a quote-unquote easy cap. But unfortunately, the kills come first, and Rome, they haven't secured the win.
I definitely tied it
G-Men-
back up, though. I mean, they were down a decent amount, right? Wasn't it?
No, G-Men were down a decent amount. Rome won map 1.
I mean, on map 2. Wasn't G-Men... G-Men was
Yeah.
like 4-1 a couple rounds ago.
4-2.
4-2. And now
Yeah.
Rome has taken those 2 points back and tied it back up.
Yeah, definitely a good comeback from Rome. And this will net them the game win unless G-Men can cap. That's the only way G-Men can still tie it at this point.
A cap would be a sweet... I mean, that's really an option here.
Yeah, cap on mid-house OBJ. We aren't stretching anything too much.
It really depends. I feel like Rome's going to stick all 4 or 5 up in the house. I don't think they're going to have external defense here.
Yeah, I think if they do the math correctly, they shouldn't have anybody outside of the house. But I think they'll still try to take the round in a normal way. I'd be surprised if they messed up their defense that badly. Then again, mathematically, it makes sense.
Yeah, but we're bad at math, so, I mean, anything could happen.
I think I just heard somebody out of Rome talking about the only way they can win is if they cap. I heard something about a cap. Either way. Oh, Re and Vadi taking 2 early kills, refinding Gens. Nintendo practically walking into Re.
And that's it.
Whoa!
It's over. Let's get the whole thing in a replay, shall we? 23 seconds for the final round of this match.
Amazing.
They tried to get into that center house as fast as possible, and they just couldn't do it. They did not make it through those defense.
Yeah, there was a lane from, I think that was perfect defense from Rome, especially for that time. They expected the fast railroad push, like they can't kill all of us. And they went with 3 guys in the house and a pincer defense. So hitting people from lane 1 or from lane 3, which was really perfect. There was nothing they could do. They were being shot from both sides. That was amazing defense there.
Now, I don't know. It probably could have worked out had they pushed more through center. The G-Men went through lane 3 with 2 or 3 people, I think. Maybe if they had all gone for center, I don't know. I don't know if it really would have helped because, like you said, they were getting blindsided from lane 3 when they were going into the back of center. That smokes didn't help for sure. That really throws off your approach on both sides. I mean, it throws off your offense and defense because you just can't see, right? So
Yeah.
If you put a smoke in the backyard pool area, that's a good play. I mean, I feel like that's a great option. And then you could just wait for them to come running out of it blind or, you know, run through it yourself if you want to get pushy. But it worked out for Rome. They did a great job. Great matchup between these two teams. I mean, tight score lines, round for round. Great plays all around. And I'm so glad we picked it up. I'm sorry that I had some tech issues, but we will get those all sorted out before the next cast. And I don't know if Channel 1 is still going, but if it is, we'll kick you over there after this. I want to say thanks to my co-caster, Kraft, who can now main up once we get him set up tonight. And
Why do you have to tell him?
so he'll be ready to go this weekend. So hopefully we'll have some more casts coming to you from our awesome casting team. And welcome back from break. I know it's been a week, but I was busy last week, so.
Welcome back.
We will see you all next time on the IVRL.